Today we're going to look at dimensional analysis. So dimensional analysis is the process of including units of measures as factors when you compute. So you can convert one rate to an equivalent rate by multiplying by a unit ratio. So we're going to use these units to show how they cancel out. So this isn't just converting like inches to feet, it's converting when you have 2 units to another 2 units. So like feet per second to miles per hour. So you have to convert both of them. There are different routes to going about this, but what we are specifically focusing on is using dimensional analysis. So let's look at number 1. A swordfish can swim at a rate of 60 miles per hour. How many feet per second is this? So first off, I'm just going to write that we have 60 miles per 1 hour. Okay. We want to convert to feet per second. So I need to convert miles to feet and I need to convert hours to second. Let's first show how we would convert the hours. Well, 1 hour, maybe you know the direct conversion to seconds, but if not, we're going to say 1 hour is equivalent to 60 minutes. I'm putting hours on top so that this hour and this hour will cancel out. Now we're rid of hours with our units and we're left with minutes. But we don't want minutes, we want seconds. So here, I know that 1 minute is equivalent to 60 seconds. I'm putting minutes on top so that the minutes will cancel out. So now we have seconds. We don't want miles per second, we want feet per second. So I need to convert the miles to feet. So I'm putting miles on the bottom so that the miles will cancel out. Well, 1 mile is equivalent to 5,280 feet. So now the only units that we are left with are feet and seconds. So that's why we include it. That's what dimensional analysis is, and that's what we are going to be focusing on. Do you use this correct process? So now all I need to do is I need to multiply across on the top. So 60 times 1 times 1 times 5,280, which gives me 316,800. Divided by, on the bottom, 1 times 60 times 60 times 1 is 3,600. So when I divide that, I get 88. So our answer is 88 feet per second. Let's look at number 2. The Shinkansen passenger train of Japan travels at a rate of 300 kilometers per hour. How many meters per minute is this? So first off, I'm just filling out what we know. 300 kilometers per 1 hour. So we're converting this to meters per minute. So it doesn't matter which one I start with. Let's start with converting kilometers. So I need to get rid of kilometers, so that is what's going to go on the bottom. We know that 1 kilometer is equivalent to 1,000 meters. So that will cancel out our kilometers, and that leaves us with the unit of meters that we need. Now I need to get rid of hours. We don't want meters per hour, we want meters per minute. So I'm going to get rid of hours by including hours on the top and minutes on the bottom. So 1 hour is equivalent to 60 minutes. So now our hours will cancel out. And all that we're left with for units are meters per minute, which is what we want. So let's go ahead and multiply across. 300 times 1,000 is 300,000 over 1 times 60 divided by 60, which gives us an answer of 5,000 meters per minute. Number 3. An Amtrak train travels at 125 miles per hour. Convert the speed to miles per minute. Round to the nearest tenth if necessary. So we've got 125 miles per 1 hour. So this time we're keeping miles, we're just converting the hours to minutes. So I need to get rid of hours, and I want it to turn into minutes. So I'm putting hours on top, so those will cancel. Well, 1 hour is equivalent to 60 minutes. Now all we're left with is miles and minutes. We can multiply across 125 miles over 60 minutes equals 2.083, or about 2.1 miles per minute. All right, number 4. The average speed of one team in a relay race is about 10 miles per hour. What is this speed in feet per second? So we have 10 miles per 1 hour. We want to convert to feet per second, so let's convert to feet first. We need to get rid of the miles, so that's going to go on the bottom. Feet's going to go on the top. So 1 mile is equivalent to 5,280 feet. That will cancel out our miles, but we also need to cancel out the hours. When we did this before, we did the conversion of hours to minutes, then minutes to seconds. You could do a direct conversion to seconds if you know how many seconds are in an hour. So we're going to convert by canceling out the hours on top, seconds on the bottom. Well, 1 hour is equivalent to 3,600 seconds. So our hours will cancel. We're left with seconds. We can multiply across. On the top, 10 times 5,280 over 1 times 1 times 3,600. When we divide that, we get 14.666601, which is about 14.7 miles per, feet, per second. All right, number 5. Justin Bieber is driving 20 miles per hour down the street. How many feet per minute is he driving? So 20 miles per 1 hour. We need to convert to feet per minute, so I'm going to convert to feet first. So I'm going to cancel out miles by putting the miles on the bottom. 1 mile is equivalent to 5,280 feet. And then we're going to convert to minutes by putting hours on top, so the hours cancel, minutes on the bottom. 1 hour is equivalent to 60 minutes. Now I can multiply across. 5,280 times 20 is 105,600 over 60, which when we divide that, we get 1,760, and we were solving for feet per minute. All right, one more problem. A caterpillar is crawling down the sidewalk at 16 centimeters per 1 minute. How many meters per hour is the caterpillar crawling? So let's go ahead and first convert our centimeters to meters. Centimeters on the bottom, meters on the top. There are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. Our centimeters will cancel. And now let's convert our minutes to hours. So minutes on top, so those cancel. Hours on the bottom. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Let's go ahead and multiply across. 16 times 60 is 960 over 1 times 100 times 1. When we divide 960 divided by 100, you get 9.69 and 6/10 meters per hour.